Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. We are learning more tonight about that deadly shooting at the Punta Gorda Police Department. The department has identified the officer as Lee Cole. Punta Gorda PD has said that he's been with the department since 2014. Last night, during what was supposed to be a typical Citizens Police Academy training, the officer shot 73-year-old Mary Knowlton. Witnesses say that Cole was training the 35 participants. A shoot, don't shoot exercise was happening, and we are not sure. It has not explained why that this happened, that the live ammunition was used.
I think, the last person to see her, talk to her, because she was standing right beside me. She kind of gave me that little wink and smile, as Mary was famous for. Within seconds, there was 3, maybe 4 loud gunshots.
The officer is on administrative leave as the Florida Department of Law Enforcement investigates. And the victim, Mary Knowlton, was well known around the city of Punta Gorda, whether it was feeding children in need or raising money for the Charlotte County Library System.
ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo spoke with her son and co-workers who are still trying to make sense of this tragedy. Dwayne joins us live in Punta Gorda with more tonight.
Well, Scott, Mary Knowlton lived in the close-knit community of Punta Gorda Isles, where everyone knows each other. She was also a librarian by trade here in Charlotte County. Now, her son made the 4-hour trip from Cocoa Beach to Punta Gorda to grieve his mom's death and to celebrate her life.
And my dad called me hysterical and said there's been a horrible tragedy, and I'm like, what? And he said that Mom got shot and killed. And
Mary Knowlton's son, Steve Knowlton, still reeling over his mother's death.
you know, you're trying to not scream or yell or wail. I was just hysterical, you know, but I knew I had to keep my head, you know, as far as there's more than me involved here. My dad needs us to be strong.
As Knowlton begins mourning, he says he's proud of his mother's accomplishments. She was past president of a nonprofit organization called Friends of the Punta Gorda Library. She also was heavily involved with fundraising. Her son says she touched the life of everyone she came across.
She's the kind of person, you know, that iconic, like Marilyn Monroe or Joe DiMaggio. Just walk into a room and she'd be the center of attention.
Punta Gorda Library Supervisor Bill McDonald shares Knowlton's sentiment.
She was a beacon of positive light and enthusiasm for the Punta Gorda Library, the Friends of the Punta Gorda Library. When she'd come into a Friends meeting, she had unbridled enthusiasm. She was excited about what's the next great thing we can do at the library.
Knowlton says for the family's sake, they eventually want to know exactly what happened.
Do you have any resentment towards the Punta Gorda Police Department?
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously they have responsibility. We haven't talked to them or had any information about what happened.
A multitude of emotions for Knowlton, but he says it's all about remembering his mom at this point and not setting blame.
I said I don't want this to be about her getting shot or hating a police officer. I want this to be about what a light she was on this earth, what a difference she made.
Now, Mary Knowlton also leaves behind another son and a grieving husband. Reporting live in Punta Gorda, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Dwayne. The Zika virus is spreading and it's getting closer to the Suncoast. The Florida Department of Health announcing the number of non-travel related cases is now at 22. There are 14 new travel related cases in the state. 7 are in Miami-Dade County, 2 in Bay County, and 2 in Palm Beach, 1 each in Lake, St. Lucie, and Seminole. The department still believes active transmissions are taking place within that 1 square mile in Miami-Dade County within the Wynwood district. That's an arts district there.
Well, we know the mosquitoes have been getting plenty of rainfall to breed in.
Yeah, and if you haven't
here.
dumped out those containers, you really have to.
Let's get to Bob to find out there's more rain this afternoon. Bob?
Yeah, it's pretty strange that this small low pressure area is creating such havoc as far as heavy rain goes, and it has such a wide influencing factor across most of the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the area of low pressure, which is spinning right here, still close enough to land that we're not too concerned about it developing into anything tropical, as the warm water is the fuel for this system. But notice the cloud canopy all the way down throughout much of the Gulf of Mexico, spreading all the way over to the west coast. Now, we saw a bit more sunshine today. That's a result of high pressure slipping back in, but still some of the banding features of that system getting very close to the sun coast, and heavy rain occurring now across the sea breeze front into central Sarasota County up toward Lakewood Ranch, and now spreading places to the west near Terra and off toward Onico, and then Parrish getting some intense rain with lightning there. That is moving very slowly to the west. Details on all that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. A Sarasota man is busted for possessing child pornography. Sheriff's investigators searched Curtis Esmond's home after linking an IP address used to download files containing child porn. Detectives found 35 photos and videos of child pornography on his laptop computer. He's now charged with 40 counts of possessing child porn, and additional charges are pending.
New developments in a lawsuit against the Florida Department of Education over the retention of third graders. Sarasota attorney Andrea Mogensen is representing more than a dozen parents from the opt-out movement, including one woman from Sarasota. The parents all had their children skip the state's standardized test, and those students are now being held back for not taking the exam, regardless of their performance in the classroom. Mogensen is asking the state to issue an emergency order preventing districts from holding students back for that reason.
First day of school in Manatee County is in the books. Many students hitting those books tonight, no doubt. Around 49,000 students and 2,700 teachers officially got the school year underway. There are 32 elementary schools, 11 middle schools, 7 high schools, and 11 charter schools in Manatee County. School officials say it was smooth sailing on this first day back to school.
The first day of school is going wonderfully well. Our buses went off without a hitch early this morning, and many of our schools are checking in, saying everything's okay.
Now that school is back in session, drivers are encouraged to be extra careful around school zones in the mornings and then again in the afternoons. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, how the Olympics in Rio are impacting athletes here at home.
And a well-known soccer player makes a stop on the Suncoast to speak to aspiring pros. We'll tell you his best advice for off the field when you come back.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
Has chronic knee pain, arthritis, or osteoarthritis of the knee robbed you of your mobility? Would you like your pain-free life back again? Then call now. You may qualify for a new non-surgical, drug-free treatment for knee pain. Even if you've tried other treatments with little or no relief, you may still be a candidate for our Advanced Arthritis Relief Protocol. This emerging treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Suffer no longer. Call right now and get your mobility back.
Temperatures are rising, and the deals are hotter than ever during the summer clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Get the all-new Chrysler Pacifica for just $26,999 and get an additional $1,000 off with a trade-in. Hurry! Time is running out to get the new Dodge Journey for just $15,999. And right now, get up to $10,000 off a new Ram Crew Cab. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
The all-new MySuncoast.com. Just another way we're here for you.
From the pool to the balance beam, United States teams continue to take home the gold.
And as the athletes try to continue to dominate in their sports, ABC 7's Bobeth Yates tells us there's been an unintended side effect. Bobeth?
Yes, all the Olympic excitement is turning into a catalyst for those wanting to participate in different sports.
All across the world, especially here on the Suncoast, groups of people gather to watch the Olympics. The excitement of recent wins by United States athletes cannot be contained. In fact, their success is now the driving force behind many future Olympic hopefuls.
I watched Allie Raisman and Gabby Douglas in sumo. Well, when they flip, it gives me more confidence to be able to move up to different levels.
Emma Rosenblum is a student at Sarasota Gymnastics Academy. Many of the other children in her class are also experiencing similar excitement. In fact, their coaches who are former Olympians get emotional when watching the games.
I was at the Montreal Olympics in 1976. It is not easy to be at the Olympics. I'm talking to you right now and I get some chills.
Krasi Toniva, another coach at the gym, took home 6th place in the 1980 games. And Deneve says watching this year's festivities is more than just nostalgic.
We, as a competitors, former competitors, and watching, we were very proud of the United States team. We have some that just started and they already have the Olympics in their mind.
Crosstown at the Sarasota YMCA, multiple Olympic sports are being taught. Y instructor Jennifer Cross says watching the Olympics is also inspiring parents to get their children involved.
The swimming, for example, a lot of the pictures they show of the athletes growing up, a lot of them come from the Y. That's where they started. They started as little things. So it gets people interested and thinking, I need to put my kids into swimming.
And while watching the Olympics is helping to spark many dreams, Y officials say their goal is to encourage students.
If you look at all those Olympic athletes, the bottom line is they love what they do.
Sentiments echoed by Y student Lauren Lazar.
It inspires me to work harder every day, and it shows that I'm capable of doing stuff like that and being as high up as they are.
Now, officials say they are already seeing an increase in interest in different sports. Back to you.
Awesome to see. Thank you so much, Bobeth. A well-known American soccer player is sharing some of his knowledge with some young players at IMG Academy this week. Former U.S. men's national team forward Landon Donovan stopping by the Academy's boys soccer camp today. He's teaching the next generation of players different techniques and ways to become better. But one of Donovan's main goals is teaching the athletes how to stay safe in the heat. Temperatures in the 90s. He says it's crucial that everyone stays hydrated.
I think it's important that they understand clearly that there are things you can do on a soccer field that make you better, but there's a lot of other pieces of the game that you need to get to the highest level.
Donovan joined the camp on behalf of the Gatorade Beat the Heat program. He's now pursuing a career in coaching. Looks like he's already doing that today, isn't he?
It seems like it, and good advice. Yeah, it's not just what you do on the field, it's what you do elsewhere as well.
Staying hydrated, what you eat, you know, all of those things.
Sleep.
Yeah.
All important.
Bob's going to have the forecast right after this.
I'm Alan Cohn. The race for our local seat in Congress. 2 Democrats are vying for Vern Buchanan's job. Tune into ABC 7 at 7 for the debate.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
Just because someone grows older, does that mean they have to grow apart from their friends or from the things they love to do? With Right at Home, it doesn't. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to help with personal care, housekeeping, meals, and most of all, staying engaged in life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I sure am.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Bob, back with the sun is also the heat and then some more showers.
Yes, Tower Cam has been showing a lot of rainfall around too. It's actually coming in from the Gulf and from the east as well, all kind of colliding right along the west coast. It's a transitional day, just as the kids are transitioning out of the summer back into school up in Manatee County. Well, we're transitioning back into those afternoon and evening thunderstorms. We can take a look at the Tower Cam. We'll show you what's been going on with that. We've had some clouds along with some sunshine at times, and those clouds and sun have caused at times some temperatures to soar into the low 90s today. So a little bit more sunshine. The heat index up to 104 degrees. And that has going to be the case, I think, over the upcoming days. So get ready for the heat to return. We had a little break with those clouds and showers around, which kept things a bit cooler. That's looking out into the Gulf as the sky's getting ominous there. Here's a look at the Lakewood Ranch, a webcam showing you pretty nice day today, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. And then as the 4 o'clock hour rolls along, here comes the storms rolling in, producing some heavy rainfall and some frequent lightning strikes. But finally, a chance to see some blue skies. Some sun here by Cindy Desmond, sending that photo into pics at mysuncoast.com. Well, I mentioned that feeder band coming on in, a little energy, still kind of rotating around that area of low pressure, which is moving further away. It's getting awfully close now to near Venice and Englewood, that particular line, as the energy pushes to the south. But this is the sea breeze front, which is really exploding now along I-75 into Manatee County near Parrish, extending down toward Lakewood Ranch and places to the west near Terra and State Road 64, getting some moderate to heavy rainfall there, spreading toward Onico. It's going to have a little bit of a hard time making it all the way into northwest Braden, but it certainly could break down that sea breeze. Some lightning strikes right there near Lakewood Ranch and to the places to the north near Parrish. Quite a bit of rainfall occurring near Parrish all the way out toward Duet. This shower just kind of popped up recently near Venice and near Jacaranda. The rain staying away from the downtown area of Venice and the city of Venice there. You can see the airport. It's to the east near Venice Gardens along US 41 and near Venice East. Now, as far as rainfall goes, quite a bit. That's 2 inches just there in the last hour and a half near Parrish and near Lakewood Ranch, 1.5 inches of rainfall. Northport also getting some rainfall this afternoon, but notice most of it was east of I-75 associated with that sea breeze front, and we're going to get more of that, I think, over the upcoming days. It's cooled things down a little bit at the airport now with some rain nearby, and the temperature, dew point temperature, 74 degrees. Our heat index just about an hour ago was at 104, and that's when the temperature was 92, and now it's cooled a little bit. 90 is our average high, 97 the record, and no rainfall officially at the Sarasota Braden Airport. Temperatures have cooled across places like Orlando, also into Sarasota now, and into Northport, temperature of 88 degrees. They dropped down to 82 just about an hour ago, so they're back up. Mayaca City cooling down. Lakewood Ranch a little bit cooler than 88 that it's showing right now. So some storms over the next couple of hours, and then things clearing out. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine around to start the day. Showers and storms developing along that sea breeze front in the afternoon and pushing toward the coast in the afternoon and evening. And that will be the case, I do believe, over the weekend. As we approach the weekend, more and more afternoon showers and storms, and some of those could be rather intense at times. And Hurricane Charlie wasn't quite a hurricane yet back in 2004, but on this date, it looks similar to what we have right now in the Eastern Caribbean. It was just a tropical storm starting to pop up and push off toward the west there and eventually hitting Punta Gorda on Friday the 13th in August. Now, in 2004, a few late-day storms for boaters, seas running 2 feet or less, and the water temperature now at 87 degrees. Tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay look like this. High tide will be at 7:27 and sunset at 8:12. Tonight, a few storms around, otherwise partly cloudy, and low temperatures into the mid-70s. The extended forecast does call for a good chance for showers and storms running in through the next 7 days, and some of those could be strong in the afternoon and evening. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Florida's Capitol building will soon be the scene of a lot of parking construction. House and Senate underground parking decks are being damaged from expanding tree roots, along with the weight of soil and water intrusion. It's forcing state officials to revamp the 4-year plan that modernizes parking at a plaza at the state capitol. The Senate parking deck had to be closed to vehicles due to cracks in support beams. The plaza work and repairs to that decks will cost about $36 million. Rather than the public plaza being the first to be overhauled, $20 million worth of emergency repairs to the Senate parking deck will happen first.
We have to get in there and shore that structure up. We obviously want to fix the cause of the problem. We want to re-waterproof. We got to get the weight off the top because that's exacerbating the problem, and that's going to, make it a usable feature of the Capitol again.
Construction is scheduled to begin this weekend to remove about 150 holly trees and 2 live oaks that are above the decks. Workers will also remove about 7,300 tons of dirt that's now above those 2 parking decks.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll tell you how to get a free backpack and have a ball.
First out the door when it matters most. For more than a decade, he's been right there, everywhere. And when American jobs are on the line, he leads the charge. More Americans are now watching World News Tonight than in a decade, and we thank you.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Do you have what it takes to become a champion? The Sarasota YMCA Shark Swim Team has been developing champions since 1961. Fall swim team tryouts for kids ages 6 through 18 are being held August 15th through the 18th and August 22nd to the 25th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Tryouts are held at the Evelyn Sadler Jones Branch, YMCA's Selby Aquatic Center. For more information, visit SarasotaYMCA.org/sharks.
During these dog days of summer, the rain and the heat begins to put a little bit of a damper on our entertainment venues here on the Suncoast.
But there are still a few unique to the Suncoast events going on. ABC 7's Linda Carson is here with In the Spotlight. Linda.
Where else but the Suncoast would you find Shark Days at Moat that kicks off on Sunday and goes all next week with a showing of Jaws on Monday just to put a little bite into it. You want something more risque? Well, the Black Diamond Burlesque prances across the stage at the Francis Saturday night. Or if you're looking for family fun, the Bradenton Marauders are throwing a back-to-school party at their game Saturday night. Saturday night is one of the biggest games of the year for the Bradenton Marauders. Not only is there going to be some great baseball.
The game this Saturday will be the Marauders against the St. Lucie Mets.
It's also the 7th annual back-to-school backpack giveaway.
The first 500 kids through the gates that are 12 and under will get a backpack stuffed with all kinds of goodies, school supplies, coupons from our sponsors, etc.
Saturday night is also Star Wars night.
We're going to have characters from the 501st Legion coming out, supporting us. There'll be opportunity for fans to take pictures with those characters as well.
And you may want to come to the game dressed as a Star Wars character.
We're actually holding a contest, so if people dress up as their favorite Star Wars character, we'll be giving away a great prize as well.
The players will also get in on the fun.
Our players are going to be wearing these awesome Darth Vader jerseys, special jerseys. They'll have a chance to purchase those jerseys as well via an auction that night.
And proceeds from the auction will go to benefit the South Florida Museum's Manatee Care Program. And to show their love for Snooty, the reigning manatee at the South Florida Museum.
We're also doing a giveaway of a Snooty bobblehead, everybody's favorite manatee here in Manatee County. The first 250 fans will also get a bobblehead.
The game starts at 6:30, but the gates open at 5:30, so you'd better get there early if you want a backpack. They're really nice, and they're going to go fast. It'll be a nice evening if the rain holds off, Bob.
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one, too, as the heat is back on and sunshine is returning.
Right.
All right.
And we're watching some storms right now, right?
Yes, a big storm still scattered about, now moving into I-75 and places to the west in Manatee County. Also some showers down south of Venice and more on the way. So scattered storms throughout the evening.
Okay.
Keep the umbrella.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
Welcome to the all-new Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice.
Seymour smiles.
Seymour selection of quality new and pre-owned vehicles.
Seymour for your trade-in.
Seymour savings.
Discover the new Buick and get cash back for up to 16% of the MSRP on select 2016 Buick vehicles. That's nearly $8,000 cash back on this Buick LaCrosse.
Seymour now at Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice. Go to SeymourBuickGMC.com.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
We are delighted to have Dr. Kaminsky join our team at the Totola Cancer Center.
I'm a radiation oncologist. I was at the National Institutes of Health, most recently at the Medical College of Georgia, specialized in central nervous system cancers, prostate cancers, and other types. At the Totola Cancer Center, we have a level of technology that is second to none.
He has a great wealth of knowledge and shares the same passion that we have for patient care.
My family and I are happy to be here in Sarasota and I'm excited to treat our patients here at the Totola Cancer Center.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and Services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AND Services.com.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.